Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to the first of the semi-finals matches for the Persona 4 Arena Kickstart League. We're closing in on the end here, and one of these teams will be moving on into the true finals match of the finals bracket, and the other one will be going home here, tying for third. So let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and let them know that they're good to start. And we can get into how these work. Do you want to do it this time, Diamond Me, or do you want me to do the quick rundown?
You know, you could do it. You're better at it.
I have had a lot of practice.
How it works.
Yeah. Okay, so if you look at the bottom of the screen, you got 2 zeros. That is the point total for each of these teams. Every time a player on one of the teams takes a game, they earn their team a point. Everyone on the left will fight everyone on the right in a best-of-5 set, except that might not be the case this time because it's finals. If one team gets enough of a lead that it is impossible, just mathematically, for the other team to catch up, the match is declared over. Also, you can see the little set wins counter there. That is for in case we have an exact tie at the end. You cannot have a tie in the number of sets, because there is a maximum of 9. That's how it gets broken.
Yep.
Anyways,
don't ask us how we made the math work. We don't remember.
Yeah, as I've said a couple times throughout the league, I was smart enough to make it once. Don't ask me anymore.
Yep.
Okay, so basically, we're going to be seeing a lot of best-of-5s here. And this is the end of a, what started as a new player league, still is, but had a little bit over a month and a half at this point, so we'll see how far everyone's come.
Yep.
Anyways, you want to give us the quick rundown of these characters and what they do, Diamond Mew?
Yeah, Akihiko is your typical close-range pressure character that does a boatload of damage when they get a hit, but has otherwise pretty low mix. Teddy is a neutral-focused setup character with random items that aren't random.
Nope, for him, he gets
order in which they come.
Mm-hmm. It's also real hard to keep track of him because he's got 2 separate wheels now. So the Teddy player should theoretically know it's coming. But yeah, for the opponent, it's like, it might as well be random. Unless you're really mastered that matchup. Oh, I guess the other important thing to note about Teddy is that he only has a single overhead. It is all out attack, and unlike the other characters, he can do it in the air. Outside of that, though...
But in the air, it is not armored.
True. Oh, wow, the explosion blocking him towards Teddy. That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah, just a lot of backing off from Teddy, just trying to gain space to be able to control neutral more effectively.
Ooh, that was a good roll. And Persona Broken on Akihiko doesn't really matter that much, to be honest. He has a really good air jump move. Or like jump C, I think it is. It's like an anti-air. Besides that, and like one super, it doesn't seem to matter all that much.
Yeah, technically there is also a combo route that combos into silence that matters for Persona DPs, and it uses a Persona move in it, but...
Interesting air turn there out of tech, but I think this is a dead Teddy. He doesn't quite have the meter, though. He's at 49.
49.
Okay. Still manages to close it, though.
Yeah, just barely not having enough meter to close that one out, but still gets it after.
I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of amazed that Dre went for roll there and not the, what is it, Circus Bear?
Yeah, I think at this point in the league, most people know what Circus Bear is and can dodge it. So it's kind of just tossing meter away unless he has the setup.
True.
Lets him just kind of hit it.
I feel like Dre is the sort of player who I am still expecting to see him just kind of throw it out at some point, though. On the other hand, these two I think have played in casuals a decent amount, so I don't know. Maybe JG Frey knows like some way to punish that move.
Yeah. Getting into game 2 here. An aggressive round start from Akihiko, but pretty typical.
Ooh. Okay, so that parry where he does the thumbs up, it gives him like a ton of meter on catch.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly how much, but yeah.
He was like up 50.
I think it's like 20 or 25.
Putting rage.
Oh boy, yeah, burst that for sure.
Yeah. And I think in particular Teddy's DP is not great into Akihiko pressure because if Akihiko can call it out with the armored punch move and just absolutely destroy him for it.
Yeah. It doesn't like blow through stuff since it's a weird it's like sort of a parry type.
Yeah, it's a kind of a counter DP. Yeah,
we have seen some good defense coming out from Dre, though, throughout most of this. He's being patient like you want to be against this character, and we've seen some good like guard cancel rolls and stuff like that.
Yeah. I think roll is a very good option against Akihiko's pressure if he's trying to bait out DPs, because he'll usually do like the armored punch move, and then you just roll through it, and it'll whiff.
Alright, that is a level 5 throw starter.
Yellow beat, but that's gonna be a lot of damage. Just bursts at the end.
Ooh, okay, gets away. Wow, that actually picked up. Here. But this is real spooky for Dre.
Ooh, but that 2B anti-air, not quite getting the combo there.
Dre is getting a lot of stray hits. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you're not used to that move right there, it really does hit like half screen or just past.
Yeah, and it's also extremely hard to actually anti-air.
Yeah, it's basically, it's like such a good anti-air that if you don't have a dedicated special way of beating it, probably just accept that you're in the 50-50. Also don't get counter hit by that move, you die. It does so much damage on
just
pickup.
In general, you don't want to get counter hit by Akihiko.
Or, you know, in general, but yeah, especially Akihiko. That's like one of the few starters where I think it doesn't really matter if he has Cyclone level, though.
Yeah. Because I think you get an air pickup into just essentially just raw Cyclone uppers.
Yeah, I think so. But Dre has been doing pretty well about getting a lot of stray hits, but doesn't have, like, big enough damage conversions to, like, really make it stick to Akihiko. And that is the exact opposite of what's happening on the other end.
Yeah, Akihiko just needs 1 or 2 good hits, and then it's almost over for Teddy.
That said, that was a great throw on the roll.
Ooh, can we get the full combo here off of the corner throw? No? Close enough, anyway.
Yeah, I think this is just dead. Oh, okay, drops it.
Yeah, side swap.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, DP gets counter hit.
He's got meter.
That was an
He's
starter.
dead.
He's dead. Yeah.
That's so tragic.
6K easy. Yeah, off of the dropped corner throw combo.
That is exactly what I was talking about with that starter, though.
Yeah. A lot of items on straight. Ooh, and punching the poison into them.
Oh, wow. I guess the mute went away, like, exactly as he hit that jump C.
Yeah. Well timed if intentional. So I'm pretty sure Teddy was not expecting the Persona move there.
I sure wasn't. Yeah, I can't imagine Dre was. But, okay, this isn't going to be a ton of damage, but still, like, a good position.
Yeah, rolls through, gets out. Ooh, finally the counter into a follow-up.
Oh no, he baited the counter, but was just late on the punish.
Oh,
Dre using the barrel to stay safe. Spike is not coming.
Yeah, I don't know where it went.
Akihiko got pushed into it and picked it up. And this version, that does not summon it once. Okay, Persona break, but that's just gonna do it. 1 hit away from having burst on the table too from Dre. But, all right, JG Frey will take it 3-0.
Yeah. Pretty rough time trying to stop Akihiko from getting in.
He was doing a good job about it a lot of the time, honestly. It just, when he would get his hits, it wasn't enough. And when JG Frey got in like twice, that was the round every time.
Yeah.
So
Really
you can keep him out for a while.
I think mostly GJ Frey realized that Teddy did not have a great answer for jump C, and pretty much got hit every time for it.
Yeah. Okay, though. So next up, we are going to have Love Train versus Ballfrog. I believe this is going to be Shabris versus Minazuki. Yeah, that's the name I'm looking for.
Everybody's boy, Minazuki.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. Here I come.
Okay. Let's see. So, if I or correct me if I'm wrong on this, but Minazuki has like a weird way of interacting with Asterius to actually break it because his moves are multi-hit. Does his like 5B and 2B not break it?
I thought they did, but I'm not quite sure. Because despite having a Shabris on my team, I have not really seen this matchup too much.
Yeah, fair enough. What, you don't have a pocket Minazuki?
Okay, so 5B first hit is 400 damage.
Okay.
So 5B will break it, and then like C and D buttons will as well.
Yeah, for sure. Oh. Oh, wow, all-out attack.
Oh, no confirm, though.
It did successfully armor through the 2C, though, which I assume was the intention?
Yeah. Pretty
Right.
risky, though.
Okay, so speaking of the multiple Shabrises that are in the league, I am expecting to see a whole lot of DP, and if not all-out attack, then at least the overhead command follow-ups. Like whatever that special is, come out from Love Train here. Ooh, on that note though, good defense against it.
Overhead gets DP. Ooh, it doesn't block that overhead. All out attack to armor the mash out attempt.
Wow, the DP. Oh yeah, it clipped the early air frames. If you jump for the first couple in this game, you just can't block.
Yeah. Minazuki with 100 plus meter here.
Blocks
Ooh, this should be a kill, I think.
This certainly could be.
Oh, doesn't go for it.
Uh-oh.
Woo. Yeah, doesn't.
Oh,
yeah,
wow, okay. I just assumed that it went away after the super. Can't really blame Ballfrog for that one.
Yeah.
And I always got to remember, though, if it disappears, even if you think you know why, just assume that there was a 2C buffered behind it anyways.
Yeah.
It's safer
Unless
that way.
you see them obviously doing another move. Oh, safe jump? Oh, and gets the confirm because it was a counter hit.
Yeah. Alright, burst in Awakening. We do have Tatanamakia on the table.
Yeah. Ooh, the laser doesn't quite pick up into itself. Ooh, gets DP'd again.
All-out attack, immediate burst.
Oh, maybe I would have waited till Awakening, actually, to burst there.
Oh, and here comes
now you have to deal with
Tatanamakia.
this.
Uh-oh.
Interesting Tatanamakia options.
Right, into the fire pillar.
Yeah,
Yeah, that doesn't...
Yeah, they did...
That doesn't quite make it safe.
Not hit it for a bit. Yeah.
I wonder if they were just
Tatanamakia
trying to catch Ballfrog with like a knowledge check type deal. Where it's like, oh, you don't know about the fourth one.
Yeah. Ooh, doesn't confirm that 2B. It can be a little awkward sometimes since it's 2 hits. And the second hit just kills the combo.
It's interesting how much 5C we're seeing coming out from Love Train. From watching Konakami, I mostly see the bull is doing 2C. And if it's not, the bull is doing 2C. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I think for the most part, it standardizes the confirms if it hits. Because you have a bit more time to react and actually combo off of it, as opposed to Knuckle Train, which you need to catch with an IAD jump A.
Right, and once again, a single hit away from burst, but Love Train will take game 1. So Ballfrog, normally the the type of player who will find like a single weakness in the opponent and then just push on that until they break or change it up, at which point he'll go back into like search mode, so to speak. It almost felt like that's sort of what happened to him there, though. Probably because he's not super comfortable handling Asterius. This is just like such a weird matchup if you're not used to it. But...
yeah, because it, like, the weaknesses can be covered by the persona sometimes, so the punishes aren't always available. So you have to have a bit of recognition on that part.
Yeah, it's that, and then while on defense, you're so like, okay, what is that? What is the thing in the background doing that you get hit by the fourth overhead, and you're like, oh, right. There's an axe as well.
Yeah.
Oh, gold burst.
Doesn't quite
Okay,
get the
that means it
combo.
was like slightly dropped. Yeah. Looks like he picks it up this time off the counter hit.
Looks like they're just backing off, waiting for the DPs to whiff.
We've also seen a lot more teleport this round already.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Blocks the all-out attack and gets a punish. Doesn't quite get a full combo off of it.
We've got a lot of meter on the side of Shabris, but okay, yeah, just the teleport again. Speaking of finding that one weakness, I think that Bullfrog might have found one. So it's now up to Love Train to see how they can adapt.
Yeah, if the very simplest adaptation is just DP it. Ooh, that one whipping though. Yeah, he's just mashing teleport.
Okay, but there's what you do against just DP it.
Yep. Ooh, doesn't quite get the hit. Oh, decides to mash out with an Asterius move.
I guess you can
Sticking
block
DP.
while doing it. Oh, but that cross-up teleport again.
Yeah.
Major swing in Bullfrog's favor there, and it, like, all of it was around changing the interactions around that teleport. Recognized both that it was something that he could get away with a lot, and then also was like, alright, here's what they'll probably do. Time to bait the DP and punish. It does look like Bullfrog in a couple situations here. He knows the B&B, but it doesn't look like he knows the extension to dump meter into it. I think
he's also a bit rusty on the TP confirm, because I've seen them drop TP into 5A a couple of times.
okay.
And that's like the simplest confirm.
Yeah, it might be one of those things where when you go online, it does add 3 frames of gold burst? Yeah? That's how we're feeling. Alright, Love Train deciding to go ham.
Not quite getting immediate because it was backdashed. Ooh, yeah. Oh, just TK DP.
DP, what a move. And it looks like Love Train's adaptation has been to just be a lot more mobile throughout this. It's sort of like avoiding the teleport, even just like on accident if you're not looking for it. Oh, blocks that one.
Oh, with all-out attack?
Neither of the all-out attacks that landed confirming. Okay, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Burst coming out, and that is
pretty big.
That is huge, yeah. Especially with the threat of the teleport. Oh no, he pressed something.
Yeah. Just saying, I think you're gonna do something, and just sending it, just saying.
Yeah, I think I think Love Train let it rip at the like lowest possible amount of charge, because that was way faster after Flash than I'm used to seeing it.
Yeah, I think that was the A version.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, getting hit by the teleport again.
Minazuki damage plus Shabra's health. Look at it just disappear as this set goes on.
Ooh, the 2C not quite catching the DP after.
And yeah,
just run forward.
It avoids the DP by accident, and hey, you get closer if not. What are they gonna do? You got a bull.
I think maybe his 5D actually doesn't break.
Yeah, it's looking like... So it might be that it's in the slam. Oh, wow, the second knife coming through and killing. Taking us to a round 3. But, yeah, so when Asterius does certain moves, like the slam, it goes from needing 400 damage to break it to needing 600. So you can't stuff it during the startup of that. I'm not sure if that's what's happening, or if it's just not breaking.
Yeah.
Maybe it needs like 401 to break.
Oh, big starter
2C,
here.
yeah.
Drops the combo, though.
Even as just a single hit, it does so much damage, though. Oh, wow.
Oh, what?
What a tech, but I think maybe mashing to try and just, like, get out of the situation, accidentally getting burst.
Yeah. Oh, I think the startup was the teleport, but not the start for that one.
Burst coming out. A single hit here from Shabris will end it. The DP gets baited out. Persona break, but okay. And this will just kill. Yeah, no burst to save there. Love Train.
Yeah.
Putting it up to 2-1.
Yeah, Love Train, no fear, just hitting all-out attack and hit stun.
Hey, it's
And
armored.
just
What's the risk to that?
Yeah, you know, 10 frames to startup.
Yeah. Whatever, they won't hit you during that. How could they? That'd be so
Yeah, if
rude.
they're gonna do a reset, I'll have at least 10 frames of time to hit them.
Oh. We have seen reversal all-out attack work a surprising amount in this league, though, I will say. Including
Yeah.
yours.
Hey, mine are sometimes a misinputted guard cancel attack.
It makes you feel any better. Mine are me trying to input FD.
Oh, yeah,
They're
no,
on the
that's
same
what,
buttons.
that's my sweep out of hit stun or block
Yeah,
stun.
yeah.
I will be crouching.
Alright, though, 2-1. This is Love Train's set point here.
Yeah.
We've seen
Well,
adaptation.
can find another weakness in Love Train's game plan.
Yeah, we
Just
have
deciding
seen-
to see whether or not they can deal with all-out attack. Nice DP.
We do have 3 Persona cards down from Love Train. With
Yeah.
Shabris, that is really important, because if you can get the bull out of there, then that's real good.
And that should just be a hit, yeah. Oh, but Dolphrog didn't know that they were just gonna hit them.
Yeah, probably not sure quite how that super works. It can be weird. Oh, and Bullfrog, is that in negative penalty or just the warning?
I think that is negative penalty, because I think the warning is the yellow arrows.
Okay. Remind me what that does, exactly.
It just, like, kills meter gain, basically,
Okay.
as far as I'm aware.
Well, what it doesn't do is prevent you from winning the round.
Yeah.
So, Bullfrog, we'll take this first one. Looks like both players taking a quick break. Just, like, taking a breather between those. It blocks it out, blocks the overhead, but no punish there. Oh, we are also getting a confirmation from chat that you take, like, notably more damage while in negative as well.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought I remembered something about that, but I wasn't sure if it was this game or something else.
Yeah.
All right.
According to the wiki, it's 50% more damage.
Ooh! Well, while we were talking about that, Love Train closes that round out real fast. We are going into a round 3, and with that, Love Train is once again on set round. I believe that is the first command grab we've seen come out.
Yeah, and it's D command grab with put silence on them. Oh, this could potentially be a kill.
Okay, it doesn't
But they
quite get
dropped
the
the combo.
conversion, but still a really good anti-air. We're seeing Love Train go for just, like, wildly different neutral options now. And in a situation like this, if Bullfrog doesn't have the time to adapt to it, it might just be the end. Okay. Does
I
not
think
do
I thought it might have
Titanomakia.
Well, I mean, they're not awakening. They can't.
I am looking at the wrong health bar. Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Oh.
Asterius just armoring through it. That's another one where I'm pretty sure it brings it up to a 600
knuckle train.
damage thing.
Or it might actually just straight up be armor.
I
Not quite
think that
sure.
all of them are breakable, with the exception of her meter burn ones. You have to
Yeah.
also meter burn back to break it.
Yeah. Well, it's just a bit weird because I know Knuckle Train is 5C, so I think it's 5C.
Yeah, like the big wind back forward punch move. That's 5C, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
You definitely have to read a instruction manual on how to fight this character.
I did,
fight Asterius,
like,
actually.
back at the beginning of the league, and I just still have notes lying around somewhere, but, like, the only thing that has really stuck with me is watch out for 2C, slam 600, armor, or sorry, meter burn, meter burn. That is like everything I know about the character. Oh, and you can jump cancel off their DP if you're fast enough.
Yeah, well, I don't think you should, but... Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if negative penalty does like the fatal counter thing as well. I know that fear does. Negative penalty might just also, but I feel like the plus 50% is brutal enough, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you're running away, so next time you get hit, you'll die.
If you're running, you better be perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So Herp, I believe, was the person who would occasionally have issues joining the lobby through Discord, so I've sent them a Steam invite.
Yep.
Hopefully they'll pop in here in just a sec.
Yeah.
But okay, so this is going... sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm looking at the dust loop for Knuckle Train, and it doesn't say anything about it needing more damage to break it.
I'm not sure then. All right.
Yeah.
Does it say it on the Tantrum Slam? I don't know what that move's actually called, but that is just bull tantrum to me.
It's called a Buffalo Hammer.
Are you for real, or are you making that up?
No.
To which one?
Oh, no, it's actually called Buffalo Hammer. It's not...
Okay,
No kappa here. It does say it requires 600 or more damage to break on that one specifically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I have no idea.
It might actually just be more than 400. It like needs 401 or something stupid.
That would be incredible.
Oh.
Okay, well, this one says anything 600 or less. So I think if it hits 600, then it's okay.
Well, if it says 600 or less, then it means that it doesn't break until 601.
Oh! I can't read!
Also, we do have confirmation. Oh, there she is. Yeah, Herp was on her way.
Classic English sentence of buffalo, 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 buffalo.
I thought there was supposed to be 6 buffalo.
You can have up to 6, I think. I'm not quite sure where...
English majors in chat, answer the question. We're going to punch each other. All right, we got Ken versus Margaret. This is going to be a match fought at mid-screen pretty much exclusively until one of them starts dying.
Yeah.
I am curious to see how... They would. Anyways, I'm curious to see how the dog will interact with like the way that Margaret pokes.
I think Ken has to be pretty careful about how they send the dog in, because a lot of Margaret's pokes will probably just hit the dog, unless the dog can get there first.
Yeah, that'd make sense.
But otherwise...
Ooh, the double overhead there, I'm pretty sure. At least frame trapped into a counter hit.
Oh.
And just to kind of set the stage here for these two players, Jazz Hands, first of all, the third member of our little commentary trio that's been going on for the league, coming in here on the Ken, likes to use strong mid-range pokes, definitely not afraid to just throw out the dog and be like, haha, deal with it. And if you don't know how to, you die. And also definitely watch for all-out attacks.
Yeah, I was just saying, avid all-out attack user.
Yeah, the DP wins there.
DPs. Yeah.
Herp, on the other hand, has very strong neutral and likes to play a very scrambly game in general. Also, she like picks weird options a lot, but like not necessarily bad options, just very uncommon ones for the situation. One consistent issue that she has had throughout the league, though, is that she can get the openings, but generally doesn't convert them fully. So we'll see if that's been touched up in the last week or two since their last match.
Wait, the sweep just hits the dog, right?
You know, I guess it probably does, unless it's airborne.
Yeah. Yeah.
That dog's health is real low.
I know there are some characters, I'm not sure if all characters have it, but just have a Koromaru touch of death. You just kill Koromaru with
I would
one
assume
combo.
so. The problem is that there is also a child with a spear.
Yeah.
So right now... Oh!
Gold-
Your Gold Burst does whiff, but like, hey, it didn't get punished, so not the worst thing ever. Is there a conversion? And I think that kills.
Yeah. Pretty cool conversion there, actually, using the Persona displacement system.
Yep, you throw your persona out to a certain point on the screen, then as long as it's not a move that calls it back and summons it from a set spot, it will just do the move from where it's at. Sometimes it's really good. Sometimes it makes your air combos not work as Narukami. It's great. If you do 5C on the ground into an air thing, you have to wait until the end of your double jump to use jump C. Otherwise, he just does 5C on the ground while you're up in the stratosphere.
That is incredibly funny.
It's like really funny and super annoying.
That'd be a really funny combo to just smack them back down into your persona and hit 5C.
You know?
Just pick up.
Hey, I have seen, if you have 150 meter, you can do the SP projectile, jump cancel projectile, jump cancel projectile, falling projectile, jump cancel projectile. Because he just stays over there.
But I'm going to
Yep.
defeat you.
Alright, though, we got spooky music in the spooky hallway.
Yep.
Rematch between the child and sister?
Velvet room
I
employee.
don't know, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, though, so last time we did see generally Herp having like a bit stronger control of the neutral. But
And Jazz Hand's not really finding their positions to get in and stay in.
we haven't seen Roll get used too much. I think that they're doing a pretty okay job about remembering to hit the personas, though. Margaret, without her... I am so surprised that didn't catch.
I think that was because it was a jump air dash rather than an instant air dash.
So I
But
got
still.
hit by that out of Super Jump Air Dash the other day. Ooh. Oh, no, that's not a
Wrong
reversal.
super.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Persona cards are real low here for Margaret. And I think this just kills.
That one's...
No, it's...
That clashes!
What? Okay. Gets just... Gets, like, exact meter, and it still doesn't kill! Oh my gosh, and then the sweep just coming... Well, okay, not sweep. You know what I mean, the slide. Oh my gosh. What a wild round. I cannot believe that didn't kill, even through Awakening.
Oh, what a... block strike? There was like 2B to jump C or something?
Not sure. Okay. Yeah, so something we haven't talked about. Margaret's reversal, her, like, system DP, is a grab. It can be teched, and I learned, just, like, watching another match that it can also be done in the air. I had no idea.
I learned it as you said it was
Yep,
happening,
yep.
and I went, oh, it can be used in the air?
Okay, reversal coming out. Lot of meter on both sides. I was gonna say, I don't think this quite kills.
Oh, just
Dog is gone.
Oh, getting hit by the all-out attack.
Okay, well, much like Jazz Hands, I also forgot about that. Luckily for me, I was not in the match. So, Margaret's all-out attack is a teleport behind you overhead. At any range, it will always just go behind you. I'm not sure how it works in the
Except in
corner.
the
I
corner,
think
I
it stays the same side.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just right behind you, clocks you in the back of the head.
Yep. Very annoying to deal with because she has so many full screen options. It's hard to realize that she's pressed the full screen teleport armored overhead.
Yeah, I will say though, if you have the life lead and you are down to just down back, she doesn't have a great way of opening you up if you are like super looking out for that one move. And you do get a pretty sizable punish. Unfortunately, that then lets her be fast and, like, dash jump forward, and then suddenly you have to deal with her in the air.
And you also, if you just are looking for stuff like that, then she can just, like, set up the persona on you and just start doing like pressure and full screen, and they do have a command grab that's based off of
Right. I
Persona.
forgot about that.
So you kind of just let her do whatever she wants, and she'll just eventually open you up anyway.
So we are seeing more rolls coming out, potentially as a response to the way that McCurpyDarps has been structuring her neutral game. We have seen that not work out super well for players in the past, though, because Herp adapts really quickly to start throwing in the delayed ones.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, DP's out. Fresh. Ooh, the dog not quite making them stay in place.
Yeah, I guess it just like
quite
didn't
get the jump
quite get far enough forward.
Yeah, because I think it started off with like a pretty far poke. Oh, counter hit bait. No real confirm off of jump A.
Alright, Herp getting pushed back. Does roll through, but only hits the persona, not the player.
Yeah. Yep, corner. Baits the 2B on wake up, but Herb just mashes afterwards and just gets a hit anyway.
I'm curious if Jazz Hands saw that and was like, oh, this is a long animation, like air launcher move. This is a DP. I'll get a counter hit punish on the way down. But nope, that 2B is just a normal. You could just Gantling off of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but taking that around by I think just keeping Margaret in the corner at like a mid-range and just not letting them escape.
Yeah, I will say that with the way Herp generally like picks the weirder options, if you can put together a game plan that is like just strong enough of a jail, she can definitely end up struggling. And I think that that's basically just kind of how things came together that last round. Also, both players entered this round with burst. Oh my gosh. Pick up
just
off of it.
Sweet.
That 5A went the wrong way. That's so tragic.
Yeah. Oh, that 5AA not connecting.
Yeah, a couple real unlucky breaks here for Jazz Hands. And that might be one too many. Yep.
Yeah.
Herp managing to close it out. Will take it 3-0. Hard fought 3-0 though, for sure. Okay, so normally next up we would throw it over to Ballfrog versus JG Frey. However, JG Frey has had to step away for just a second, so we are going to skip ahead to Dre versus Love Train. Okay, so this is a pretty rough spot for the Midnight Channel enjoyers, to be honest. Like I said at the very start, if one team pulls far enough ahead that there are not enough points left to catch up, then they are declared the winner and the match just ends. We're not at elimination warning yet, so no worries there. However, Baseball taking all 3 of the first round games, so to speak.
Puts them in a pretty ahead position.
Only 1 game taken overall, too, from Ballfrog.
So there's definitely a couple of close ones from Jazz Hands.
Yeah.
They could have gone there.
Definitely quite a few, like, round 3 type matches, but just not quite enough to close out most of the games and get points. Those are what count for the scoreboard.
Yeah. Honestly, kind of pretty typical for a lot of new players in fighting games is sometimes they just can't quite close out the game 3s. Whereas people more experienced can sort of play in the scrambly situations and pull out a win.
Yeah, just that like little bit stronger and be like, okay, whatever. I can throw something together that they haven't seen before. Things like that. Playing in the clutch. But we'll see if that comes into play here. This is going to be Teddy versus Shabris, and I have zero idea how this matchup goes. I'm gonna be real.
I think Teddy has a lot of movement options with the TVs that can like sort of maneuver around some of the spaces where Asterius wants to cover. And I think
as long as 5B breaks Asterius, I think it's probably fine.
Yeah. Well, even if you just get Shabris to block, I think they also stop doing the move.
I think that's right, yeah. As long
So,
as it's
as
not a
long as
meter
you're
burn
close
version.
Yeah.
Ooh, blocks the overhead, but yeah, it just pushes so far back that it didn't get a punish with 5A.
Yeah. Ooh, but that one. Oh, yeah. Bursts. Not quite an awakening yet. Oh.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a big punish. And Persona Break, that's real big.
Yeah.
Just gonna hit them
Oh,
into the
gonna-
food? Not quite, but that's a lot of items to deal with.
And so what I didn't even see was on screen.
Alright, Asterius is back though. Gotta watch out for that spooky 2C.
Oh, doesn't quite get to get Furb off of knuckle terrain.
The way Dre is selecting his responses, I'm not sure he knows about the damage cutoff. Because he's mashed out with 5A a couple times against Asterius. It might also just be that, you know, converting muscle memory on the fly is really hard.
Yeah. Oh, not quite realizing that they were enraged and that they couldn't block there.
Okay, blocks the DP, gets the full confirm with 5A. Poison just chunking down
Poison on.
damage.
Yeah. Ooh, reversal auto attack.
Yeah, no burst there to save them, but they are now in Awakening. Dre, like,
Yeah.
a pixel away. Okay, in
Ooh,
Awakening now.
Could have been the end. Oh, immediate Circus Bear super. Just throw more items on screen.
What could
Both
this
players
be?
very low on
Oh,
Persona cards.
boy, what a great pickup there. Like,
Yeah.
walked forward at the last split second to steal
Oh,
corner.
doesn't quite get that pickup. But gets a fish Roki.
Oh, Dre tried to DP, but because he did it too fast at, like, the normal timing, Love Train does manage to just smack him with the super, close it out.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's extra spooky because right now, Midnight Channel enjoyers do not have a lot to give up points-wise. Want to keep the other team's points earned as low as possible while they win sets to keep the dream alive. This is a single elimination finals bracket, so one of these teams will be going home after this match, with the other one moving on to the true finals. The one last set. Where they are going to fight our team. Or maybe your team. We'll find out next week.
The winner of this fights the winner of us.
So that's going to be interesting for commentary. But anyways, that's for us to figure out. Okay,
Yeah.
2 Persona cards down, 3 Persona cards down already. And a burst
an early
forced
burst.
out. Okay, Dre is just the Persona sniper, I guess.
Yeah.
Not that time, though.
Oh. Yeah. Gets the burst and awakening. Has a pretty decent amount of life to work with, considering it's all yellow. Oh. Okay. Not so much
Shabris
anymore.
is starting to regen cards here. I think
Yeah.
Dre tried to go for a really cheeky cross up there, but no back
Yeah.
hitbox.
They also, I don't think they realized how many Persona cards Shabris had.
Yeah, maybe not.
Asterius in the wrong spot for that super to connect. Oh,
And
they get
straight
put
into the
onto
food. Poison just chunking that health down real fast.
Yep.
Dre has
Poison does
meter,
not
he's
care
going
about
for the
healing.
unblockable. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. How many? Oh, just one.
Okay, yep, just the normal version. Doesn't have the meter to do it again, but gets clipped.
2C.
Yeah, didn't recognize it. Maybe thought that the TV broke it, and that's why the Persona wasn't on screen. But nope, that was a 2C startup.
Ooh. Could have been a big hit, but they do some setup instead. Oh, freeze? More items?
Yeah, I feel like Asterius is probably just really good about getting a... Okay, yeah, that
Wake
beats
up,
all-out attack,
bro.
you're right.
Oh? Oh, they get the anti-air confirm? But no.
Sort of swap sides and put themselves in the corner, though. Okay, that'll
And
get him
now
out.
back out of the corner. Oh?
Oh, this
Oh,
is
it's
Tatanamakia.
Tatanamakia.
Okay, yeah, so...
Oh, and just immediately gets hit. Yeah.
A slight punish. Dre, as long as he can just keep it stable here and not get clipped. Okay, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Love Train has been doing a real good job about just like keeping up the offense and moving through a lot of Dre's projectiles. Dre has been sort of overextending to try and make up for it, rather than just like doubling down on, okay, this is the safe thing, I can't get opened up. And Love Train's been playing the scramble pretty well. I think that's been like the story of a lot of this set.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, Teddy's growl when he
reset?
techs out makes me very uncomfortable. I don't like it.
Sets up into fear. Oh, just air dash over 5A baits the DP.
Yeah, I think that Dre has realized that the main thrust of that's Tatanamaki. Get out of there. Okay.
Just hit them, actually.
Just does it. Oh, it dies with burst. Maybe trying to bait the burst bait, or maybe just not realizing the situation.
Yeah, or maybe just not confirming the situation fast enough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in high pressure situations like that, real important. And if you are not super comfortable with it, then yeah, good luck.
Yeah, and it looked like at the end there, Dre was finding good ways of stopping the mash out attempts from
Yeah, that's what I was
Train.
going to say right before he found the opening to kill. Was it seems like Dre's caught on that Love Train is doing a lot of DP, both in neutral, like some weird like slight disadvantage position stuff, and on defense. So Dre's going for a lot of cross up overhead, which it's like, okay, I'm seeing the block show up as your reversal starts. Cool. It's just gonna keep going, and then I'm gonna hit you.
Overhead? That's a mid.
Sorry, you're right. This is Teddy. Thank God for that.
Yeah. But I'm having a pretty solid control of the neutral with just getting a lot of items out.
Oh, I thought that Dre actually blocked that DP, but nope, not quite.
Same. Oh, and making that DP whip too.
I'm actually really surprised that one went to the left. A missile and full pickup here? I don't think this kills, but that's real close, yeah.
Oh, that has a hitbox there?
Right.
Alright, yeah, roll out 5A.
Yeah, this is looking much better for Dre here, and he, it's a good thing for his team that he found the openings that he has, because, again, they really cannot afford to give up too many more points. As long as he can kind of keep it stable, just keep doing what's working, he's in a pretty good spot.
Roll getting a lot of mileage there, too. Into a...
Tried to do the tech trap reset again, but was actually a little bit too high from the positioning the first time.
Yeah. Oh, getting hit by 2C here. Getting hit for a lot of damage off these random hits.
Yeah, that is one spooky thing about Shabris, is you get tagged by the persona at all. Oh boy, that's a lot of damage. Holy crap. So Love Train has been ready for it every time until that one. I guess expecting the same side version, but no, just coming straight from behind way earlier than they may have thought. And this is Shabris, lowest health in the game. So that's why it does 40%.
Yeah, just blitzed him down there at the end. Just no time to think or adapt. Just constantly throwing stuff at you.
Okay. Well, Dre is now on set point here. Trying to make it 4-10. He can convert this one. Love Train, though, we did see some pretty solid cross adaptation in their previous set, so expecting to see some changes coming out on their end as well.
Yeah, probably need to be a bit more conservative with the DPs. Because a lot of Dre's mileage is just somehow baiting the DPs out and then getting a punish.
Yeah, we're actually seeing a bit of that. We haven't seen any DPs come out yet, which just makes the whole situation that much spookier. Wow, Persona break off that.
Yeah.
So it looks like Teddy might not get a normal conversion off of that cross-up jump A. Either that or Dre might not know it. Ooh, the air turnaround one. I know that that one does.
Yeah.
Oh my. Yeah. Good luck blocking that one.
Yeah.
Alright, and now this is a really spooky situation for Love Train. Dre is on. Oh my gosh. Okay,
The multi-hit.
Yeah, it lasted long enough to catch Love Train running in, and that was actually the only thing that saved Dre.
Yeah. Oh, just getting hit by the barrel there, I think, into a 5A.
Right, good defense though. Blocks the cross up, not falling for the DP bait, but running low on life. Does have Tatanamakia on deck.
Oh yeah, just makes the air all-out attack whiff.
Yeah, Dre opting to just stay at the higher health total rather than try and wait for Awakening. In a matchup like this, sorry, as a character like Teddy, I'm not super against that. The neutral control being your like main goal, probably better just to stay healthy in the first place a lot of the time. Ooh, okay, doesn't quite convert it, or that would have been it.
Oh, reversal super. Oh, and doesn't quite have the Knuckle Train timing to.
Yeah, real close, but not quite. And that'll
Another
hit.
reversal super.
We're in Awakening. Does this punish?
Does this hit? It does not, but it
Okay,
does get
Persona breaks.
break.
Yeah, that's good. And all right, 5v coming out. Dre will lock it up. 4-10 across these two teams. And I'm not sure if JG Frey is back yet.
It's good to have the Discord open.
I accept rematches 24 hours a day.
Okay. Well, assuming that they are not, we are going to skip all the way to the end so that we don't have anyone having to play back-to-back, and we are going to get Ballfrog versus Herp.
Classic mid-range zoner matchup, you know?
How do you think Minazuki's teleport influences the matchup? Because I know that it's real good against the dedicated zoners, but like the way Margaret does it feels like it might be less weak to that.
It depends what type, because if they're doing the like gimmick of, okay, I'm gonna set the spear move and then I'm either gonna throw it or charge it and throw it, the cross-up teleport just beats it clean.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But if they're doing like the air like downward fireball moves, as long as you're moving in a fashion that dodges like where Minazuki will teleport to, you could just sort of just ignore it or basically just meet it with the Persona projectile.
That makes sense. And Minazuki doesn't actually have the best approach angles from that like 45-degree diagonal up area, which is the dead zone for Margaret, because she has a lot of stuff from the air that goes down and on the ground that goes forward, but she doesn't have stuff in the air that goes forward or on the ground that goes up. So if you can kind of chill over there, it can be a good spot. I don't really think that Minazuki has a good way to take advantage of that, though.
Yeah, I think maybe also SB knife toss. It might be a good call out sometimes because it has very, very low recovery. So you could just sort of throw it out in anticipation of some projectiles and then just stop them from throwing their projectiles because there are a couple of knives being thrown at you.
Yep, as long as they don't do the spear or sweep. I'm pretty sure that those just crush the projectiles. I don't know, the SB one might just be fast enough that, like, good luck, it's just a call out.
Yeah. But otherwise, I think once Minazuki gets it, obviously, game over for Margaret.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
Kirby is doing a lot of good staggers there at the start.
Teleports out of that. Was that the Persona grab, or just... I don't actually know what the animations are.
Oh yeah, tech out air DP into a TK air DP.
Okay, yeah.
Hard baits that DP.
I think that actually basically ended up being a manual safe jump, so to speak. It's like, all right, well, there was no hit stop. Time to hit up. Ooh, I'm trying to bait something, but just gets the all-out attack for a quick overhead there at the end, and Ballfrog takes that round pretty commandingly, but I'm not sure I'd describe it as solidly, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So we'll see if they're able to keep it up. Yeah. If they can keep that up throughout the set, then they're in a real good spot. If they can't, though,
Put around combo.
then this is going to be real scrambly.
Ooh, but this could lead to a lot of damage if they know the corner combo. Which it doesn't look like they do.
Yeah, just goes for the normal one. Still a pretty big life lead, though. And, wow, jump blocks the all-out attack. Definitely ready for it.
Safe jumps that super.
I don't know if that was even a safe jump. I think he just emptied. Okay. Ballfrog getting both a really good all-out attack and kind of lucky that that didn't just get thrown by the reversal.
I think what it was is they pressed like at like 5B range, they hit all-out attack, and it like sort of like stalls a bit and then goes forward. So just the timing at which the grab happened was just
Yeah, like
not
just
gonna
barely
grab it.
missed.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have seen 2 rounds ended with that all-out attack. We'll see if, on the one hand, Ballfrog keeps going to that in the clutch, and on the other, if Herp recognizes it and adapts, or just like keeps getting hit by it.
Yeah, I will say these all-out attacks are so much harder to block than Guilty Gear 5Ds.
Well, because there's no like
No
universal
giant orange
tell.
glow.
Yeah. It's like, oh, this is what this is. Also, not all of them are just overheads. Both of these characters, most of the time, end up behind you. So,
Yeah.
also, like, to be fair, you're also playing the online version on PC, which I did the math.
That
It
is
is
true.
plus 6 frames of delay from offline PS4.
Ooh, just this command grab after a bit of waiting.
Yep, can't tech that one.
Yeah, I think it was the meter steal version too, which is probably just the better one.
That makes sense, especially against a character like this. Uh-oh.
I was just
Okay.
Yeah. Especially also for a character like Minazuki that has so many 25-meter confirms, they get you a lot of damage.
Not bad. Oh, wow. What a great stall there.
Yeah.
Into the all-out attack. Do they have the combo, and can they kill with it? Into super?
Oh, no super.
Okay. But
goes
goes for the
all-out
all-out
attack.
attack. Yeah, Ballfrog definitely has found a situation where that just hits, and it's the most important one. This is going to be on Herp to show that she can be ready for it and adapt.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like they are just hard calling out the command grab DP. Oh, you get a combo from that far away from the corner?
Why?
Man. Yeah. Guess as so long as it wall hits.
Right into the super? Not too much damage, but...
Yeah.
Okay. Just gets
It's
the
a Persona
Persona card. That's worth something, but probably not something you want to spend 50 meter for if you have the choice.
Worth 1/8 of Margaret's Persona.
Alright, burst
yeah,
out.
burst.
They are an awakening.
Doesn't quite get the cross.
So, I don't expect you to actually know the answer to this for sure, but do you know if he can do lights out against burst?
I think you can.
Okay, that's sick.
'Cause I'm pretty sure it's a true counter on everything, including
Oh
grabs.
my gosh, that the backdash just getting clipped by the God Fist.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the lights out super also counters grabs. So
Oh, okay, I see.
it's actually just a both of them rolling.
I am assuming that Herp was trying to roll the other direction.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, just an air dash overhead. Oh, what?
Wow,
Yeah.
that was a wild situation. I think Ballfrog might have done the one more in response to hearing the guard cancel thing, and then still just got clipped anyways.
Yeah, but like I said earlier at the start of the match, the teleport, yeah, just kind of kills the setup spear special.
Yeah,
Or
for
at
sure.
least the charged version. I think maybe the fast one can clip the startup if done at the right time.
I would assume so, yeah. It might just be one of those things where if you like
It's a
visually
timing thing.
recognize that the little disc is spinning, then you can just be like, okay, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. All about the timing.
All right, though. Ballfrog still fighting his way through, trying to get things back closer for his team. Trying to keep it at 0 points earned for Herp in this set if he can. He is closing the distance for sure, but
I Great song.
Agreed. There's a lot of them in this.
Yeah. Ooh, 5D? Oh, no confirm off of it.
Yeah, Minazuki being like, hey, I can fight from range with my Persona too.
Yeah.
Gold
Ooh, gets
burst.
a gold burst, 100 meter. Wonder what they're gonna do with it.
Backdash. A lot.
Negative penalty. Yeah, DP? Air DP gets DP.
Yeah, I think that was a good response there from Herp, because she recognized that with the negative penalty warning, Balfrog was going to try and do something aggressive, and probably didn't have a safe jump.
Oh, catches the hop.
Oh, that's what that was. Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it was a short hop. It's counter hit jump.
Hey, fair enough. Famed KOF player Balfrog, so...
Yep.
Oh, good spacing to like make it whiff and then just whiff punish it instead of block punishing it like normal.
Yeah, it gets hit by the Godhead immediately into the low.
Damage coming out here. Ooh, baits it, but wow, just gets clipped by the Persona from up there, really.
Yeah. A lot of interesting pressure coming out from Margaret here.
Okay, teleport coming out, and that, okay. Text through, Balfrog has a single pixel. Not gonna be enough.
No
Hurt.
longer.
Point on the board.
Yeah.
Widening that lead just that little bit.
Yeah, seeing a lot more, like, pressure after these, like, mash-outs and 2Bs with the, Persona to cover. Really making use of Margaret's strengths as a, just Persona pressure character.
Yeah, for sure. She's pretty strong at, like, all ranges. Her only real, like, major weakness is defense. So as long as you can tap into those strengths at all ranges, then it's real good.
Or at least find out how to utilize a couple of those strengths, and then just trying to maneuver yourself into those areas.
Yeah, for sure. We've seen definitely good use of the spear move in particular, but it looks like Herp is being forced to play at different ranges than that, just because like the teleport and stuff is shutting it down too effectively.
Yeah. But definitely just learning how to use the alternate forms of pressure. And by alternate forms of pressure, I mean just pressure that isn't just projectile now or projectile
later.
Slightly later. But yeah.
All right. It is still set point for Balfrog here. And quite the opening to start with the first attack bonus, so although are already up to 30 meter.
Yeah. Ooh, the all attack yet again, just going through the grab. Looks like Balfrog has gotten hit by a lot of these god hands.
Yeah, something about the animation, it's like, I know that when I was fighting Herp, I got hit by a lot of them, because I'm like, oh yeah, so the big yellow hand is an overhead. But it doesn't do the big yellow hand on startup, it hits you with it. So you have to react to the Persona being there. But like, so many of her other moves are just the Persona being there, so you're like, oh, okay, whatever. Ah, crap, I got hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really gotta change the way you look for it. And oh man, yeah, Balfrog real strong last round and had a solid start this one too.
Yeah. Yeah, we're actually just really using the Persona displacement there to invisibly push the Persona forward to get just like a mid-range overhead that they weren't expecting.
Oh wow, weird hit on the teleport, but that's still gonna do the normal amount of damage, which is a lot. And I think if he confirms into super here, it just kills, but no, yeah, okay. Got the burst back, just... That was a incredibly scary grab. I am positive that that was supposed to be a super. Yeah, probably that one.
I think it was supposed to be EX X super.
Yeah, that would make sense. But recovering just barely in time.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Now that we are on kind of the weird order, but we do have JG Frey back. I might throw it to... Let's see, we can either do JG Frey Jazz Hands or Herp versus Dre. Do you have a preference? Because either one of those works and then gives us another match afterwards that's not back-to-back.
I don't know. Anyone got a coin?
Okay. Let's go ahead and do... Let's get Herp versus Dre. So the remaining potential sets are going to be the Derps versus Dre, JG Frey versus Ballfrog, Love Train versus Jazz Hands, and JG Frey versus Jazz Hands. Okay. Got them invited to the lobby. And after this, we are going to get JG Frey versus either Ballfrog or Jazz Hands. As we get later into the finals set, I like to let the teams kind of decide who wants to go up, if it's like either one. I feel like that didn't make any sense. If one player is fighting one of two players and it doesn't matter which way it goes, I just let the team decide. Not everyone wants to have all the pressure on them early, especially if your team is down a bit like they are right now. We have Ballfrog over in chat talking about lights out into all-out attack.
In here, I was thinking about doing lights out into command grab.
Both are spooky.
Mm-hmm. Ah, yes, thanks. Disbanding the room.
Okay. Let's see, Herp versus Dre. This one is definitely a classic.
This will look probably very scuffed.
Yeah.
Because it probably will be.
With the way that each
These
of them
players...
go about neutral.
And these players definitely have played each other dozens of times in a bunch of fighting games.
So
I
I
might
believe
be getting
that the
some
classic,
real big reads.
I'm pretty sure the classic for these two players is going to be Faust versus Robokai in Plus R, if that sets your expectations anywhere.
Yeah. Definitely some,
We're gonna
probably
see
some
some
cursed stuff
baloney.
I think you mean nonsense.
Yeah, that's what I said. I am curious to see how Dre is going to be navigating the persona, though. The way... So, like, Dre needs space to set up, and the thing that Margaret does really well is just be like, hey, there is a thing in this space. You have to deal with it right now.
Yeah. But it looks like just they're both getting in each other's faces and just going to town.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares about setting up?
Oh, drops the extension in the corner. He gets another persona card and some damage for his troubles, though.
Quite... Yeah,
that was
air
such
actually...
a good stall, yeah.
Yeah.
Haha, no persona for you. That's actually super impactful against Margaret, especially. Like, out of all of the characters, getting muted is probably the worst for her, outside of maybe Shabris.
I also think Rise is really bad in silence.
Yeah, I can believe that.
She has all of one of her, like, 5 specials when silence.
Alright, another conversion coming out from Dre. Oh, and just goes for a reset. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Oh, that DP getting it.
Yeah, I think Dre was going for that as a DP bait. It was working really well against Love Train earlier. However, not against the grab type. Gotta still be airborne when it's active.
Air tech reset, but doesn't quite have the distance to combo. Oh, does that work?
It doesn't look like it.
Oh, they did the other? Oh.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I think it...
Okay, the burst coming out, and again, that does not have armor, and it probably wouldn't have by that point anyways.
Oh, the tornado pushing them out of the overhead.
Yeah, Dre has decided that he wants to win this round, and hey, it worked out, but spending that burst there was actually a little bit spooky, especially with how close they were to Awakening.
Mm-hmm.
You have a
Yeah,
lot to
because
learn before you
if you're just outside of Awakening, you can very, very easily
Just get
just
killed.
die.
Yeah. Also, we have Living Shadow, the grappler player in chat, saying, "Where is the strike throw? Has God abandoned us?"
The strike throw is in your heart.
So true. We will see the strike throw next week. Maybe not this one.
Shall
The
we
strike
begin?
throw is the fear I've put into your heart.
Okay. Alright, but yeah, so...
Oh.
oh. Interesting.
Well. Disbanding the room. The strike throw is DP.
Alright,
throw on
and Dre
wake up.
takes game 2! No. Yeah, see, this
Battle
is
Royale
strike throw,
style.
but the throw is just a cross-up instead. It's fine. And hey,
This
to
is
be
strike
fair,
slash
Shadow,
left.
a lot of characters in this game can't super reliably do strike throw with how big the throw tech window is. You play the grappler,
Yeah.
you can't tech your throws.
Yeah, it's like half the time I'm not even trying to tech the throw. I see it and go, that's a throw. Oh, I
Mhm.
teched it actually.
I'm pretty sure that I could tech throws like that if in my head I wasn't still in Guilty Gear mode where I'm like, ah, that was a throw. Dang.
Yeah, no.
Wait,
2
I need to
years
hit the
ago,
button!
2 years ago, when I was still playing BB Tag, I could 100% tech throws on reaction. Not,
Dre
not
would pick
anymore
this
though.
Actually, Dre always
Yeah.
does his best to pick this song.
Oh, another reset to an overhead. Run up 2B?
Right, early burst,
Hey, Dre.
yeah, like I was talking about with actually Dre in one of the previous matches, as the sort of character that Margaret is, where it's just like neutral control, it's probably better overall just to keep the health high.
Yeah. Especially since that burst put them into the corner.
Ooh,
Or put Teddy into the
Persona
corner.
break, that's actually real bad for Teddy.
Yeah. Not much. You can do like some stuff without Persona, but
He can do his combos without Persona, weirdly enough.
yeah.
Okay, doesn't die to the DP. Does this
Oh, so
punish?
does this punish?
Oh no, but she
Oh,
doesn't
they
know.
Doesn't have enough meter to do it again. That 2B just barely not
Yeah.
hitting and just getting hit by the second low.
Yep, Dre just got clipped. Not a lot of characters have an effective low that they can use at that range, so it can
Yeah.
be like a pretty common bad habit to just like stand up it there, be like, all right, and then I'm going to stand block and then maybe jump out if I see it. I cannot believe that didn't get thrown.
You know, it was throwing in front of them, not behind them.
Wow, backdashes the sweep.
Does not back or DP that sweep.
Yeah, these sweeps have been working out incredibly well for Herp so far. And Dre now in Awakening, down a burst. And down
Curry
a
behind
round.
them.
This is spooky and getting pushed into... Okay, the curry goes away.
Yeah.
Herp just keeping up this oppressive pressure. Okay, doesn't quite kill. Dre manages to mash out.
Yeah, spends the burst. They're really high on health, so they're just going for it.
And that was a good call out on the projectile, but even another one of those landing wouldn't quite kill. Yeah, Herp needed a single tap.
Yep.
You have your own will and found your place.
Okay. 1-1 here. Again, with the situation that the Midnight Channel enjoyers are in, they basically need to win these sets as clean as possible. Close to 0 points as they can get on the board for the opponent.
Very well. I shall show you.
Every single game here is extra important for the baseball team. Featuring no more baseball.
Baseball team featuring. This is a JoJo's reference, I think.
I think so. That's what I've heard.
That's what I've heard. I can't confirm.
Same. Okay, though. So let's see if Dre has a counter adaptation I wasn't super clear on, honestly, what it was that Herp was doing differently in a general sense there. It just felt like things were working out for her more in similar situations to the first time. So we'll see if Dre, being in the match, was able to pick up on anything else.
Yeah.
Also, he gets the Junes intro while the Junes song is not playing.
Yeah, another early burst to get space.
Okay. Yeah, recognizes the counter hit, but recognizes it too late and it becomes a frame trap. We take those. And there we go. Okay,
I'm getting the full screen.
we've seen Dre go for that a couple times, but he's just barely been clipped out of it. The meter burn version of the TVs summons it on them, so if you're against a zoner, it's really strong against them.
Oh, teching through the air button and just punishing them.
Okay, and this is...
OMB? I think they meant to burst the super.
I am
not OMB.
pretty sure, yeah.
They still
Alright.
almost picked up into a combo.
That said, this could be absolutely tragic for Dre if he can't convert this round, and it's looking spooky. Herp's doing... yeah, it looks
tornado.
like you should be able to ID over it, but you can't. I think
Yeah,
if
you
Dre
really
had
do
done
have to.
Missile Super, it would have just killed. But
Yeah. Air all attack was barely whiffing.
trade... Okay, that one didn't trade finally, but that is 5 counter hits in a row, or 7 if you count the trades as 2. He
check out
is, in
button.
fact, very football-shaped for a bear. Thank you, Shadow. Man, after Dre was off to such a great start in the first round, this is looking real rough for him again. It gets the burst out, but still has to find a way in and to start pressure.
Oh! That almost looked like it could pick up into a combo.
Okay,
Yeah,
big
not quite enough
damage.
time to jump there.
Dre does have burst here.
Oh, he gets hit by the 2P? Matches out?
If he
combo?
can save it into next round, that'd be really good, but you gotta get to next round. Herp doing her absolute best to make sure that doesn't happen here.
Oh! hits them with
Negative
the-
penalty warning? Oh my gosh, but
In the item coming
it is
in to
Teddy.
punish.
Just let the items kill them for you. Dre, luckily, being ready to block that cross-up, basically determined that round. And now Dre does have burst, while Herp has to play this all completely clean.
Yeah. Oh, well, it looks like Herb will probably get burst back near the end of this round. It's pretty back and forth.
Yeah, I
It
think
looks
you're
like it
right.
will be.
It's going so far, but we need Dre kind of needs to find an opening here fast.
Like this one. Oh, yep.
Yep, and
Air
with
tech
poison,
reset.
that's a lot of damage. There's
Air tech
another one.
reset. It just goes to the super.
Yeah,
Don't
cash
need
it out
to
before
do it a
burst
third
is
time.
there. Oh, rolls
roll out.
like too early, I think.
Oh, this should not.
Okay, not quite kill.
Oh,
Can you think you would
oh, blocks the super.
And yeah, burst coming
Okay,
out.
burst.
This is a single touch game, and all-out attack is gonna do it. Yeah, the funky movement on that in the air, working as both an evasion tool and a counter attack at the same time.
Yeah, air stall into a falling attack. Classic.
Mm-hmm.
You can win against me.
All right.
I just realized that that move functions a lot. Well, functions a lot like reminds me of Potemkin's jump
Jump D. Yeah, yeah. I wonder if Dre thought that was... Wait, they both thought... That's 2-1, right? I didn't miss a game?
Hey, chat.
Yeah, okay,
You know what
someone...
the score-
Someone remind me. I'm not insane, right?
I thought that was.
I'm pretty sure it is 2-1 right now in Dre's favor.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I'm not losing my mind. To be fair, with how back and forth that was, I don't blame the players for losing track.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think.
Thank you, chat. We have multiple confirmations. It is in fact 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
And Dre posting a psych gif. Alright.
Get mixed. Use the same character again. I want revenge.
These, like, the quick message things are all so funny.
I like, okay and okay?
Where are those up here a bit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I see. Okay, we're just waiting on Herp to rejoin the room. I sent them an invite.
Yeah, I like this one. It's just at your Junes. I'm not sure.
See, you're going about it all wrong.
Every day's okay?
Yeah, there we go.
Junes.
Yeah, the presets in here are wild. I can't do the human rights one. The person who is fighting Teddy has to.
Can I friend you? Please check room name. Please check room name.
I am a little bit worried that
You're
Herp may have, like, stepped away from her computer or something. Oh, okay, no. Never mind. I see her typing. Oh. Herp in chat saying, see, that's what I thought, but I wanted to trust Dre on it.
Getting hit with the mix-ups.
Falling for the out-of-game mix. I am but a humble Margaret player that does not know how to count. And yet you're trusting the Teddy to know how to count. Alright.
That was fun.
There we go. So, to be clear, it is currently 2-1 in Dre's favor. This is best of 5.
Mm-hmm.
And now that Dre has not managed to land any of the item, but has successfully iced his opponent, we are going into game 4.
Shall we begin?
You gotta. so many puns. There's so many that could happen.
True, Moonriver does point out Teddy technically does not have a brain.
Yeah, Teddy instead just has a human.
I'm pretty sure that the human just doesn't show up right on x-rays or something. I don't remember for sure. It's been a long time.
You can grow a boy.
Every day's great at Wild.
Wow, Dre has gotten the Junes intro every time he has
Now I
not
ask
picked the
that you
song.
entertain me.
Yeah. Unlucky.
Bear passing through.
Roll around start. Bear passing through.
Alright, rolls the overhead. That is, in fact, a good way to get around it, it looks like. And I do like that Dre has started adapting. Previously, throughout the league, we've seen him do the full auto combo quite a bit, which ends up with him crossing through. However, if he wants to keep corner, he'll just be like, alright, no, I'm just gonna poison you. Stay on this side.
Yeah.
That-
like poison into a full screen setup.
Mm-hmm.
They can also do a sweep and potentially get a combo extension if there's 3 fish.
So I believe it alternates between 1 and 3 fish. It's either that or it's random. I don't remember specifically.
It can
Oh
be
my
0,
gosh, that
1,
hit.
2, or 3.
You see,
Pretty
and
sure.
I think that this kills as long as he converts it. Yeah, doesn't even need the second hit of the super. Trey in a really good position, has full burst against only half going into this second round, and is now on set round.
Yeah. A very strong position to be in, especially with that start getting a counter hit.
Okay, Herp playing a bit more defensively throughout this, successfully stopping Teddy from just sneaking out of the TV. I guess that's sliding out of the DMs. Oh, and throws, back throw into the corner. It's probably for the best, but it's still so funny to me that you could apparently combo off that suplex in the older versions.
Yeah, can you not anymore?
No, it doesn't work. They just air attack.
Oh, I thought, I mean, can you, oh. Interesting bait.
The burst is on the table, and this definitely won't kill unless he... Okay, one more burst?
And then he drops the end.
Oh, but Herb dying with burst there, actually. Maybe thrown off a bit by the fact that they did get the tech into, we're gonna call that a reset.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that EX move to finish the combo, I think that probably would have killed.
If not it, I'm assuming it was that into a second one, like immediately. It had to be a burst on that hit.
Ah, yes, of course. He missed the unblockable rage setup. Yes, we all knew that that was coming. I guess.
Okay, so Ballfrog hopping into the lobby. It looks like he will be joining us for the next match. Get out of here, Dre.
Garfield, you head burst.
So did you know that that was almost our team name for the Strive League?
You head burst.
I think it was actually the full, like, Garfield you had burst, but we ended up not going for it because we're like, I don't know, that meme might get old by the time the league's done.
Oh, absolutely not. It is still kicking and it is great. Oh.
Okay. Akihiko versus Minazuki here. Ballfrog taking a second, probably chatting with his team, going over some last-second strategy stuff.
Yes. Or you could use my strategy of when you're in Akihiko pressure, just go, I think I'm going to hit throw and then DP and then throw and then DP alternatively.
And just hope it doesn't get baited. It's a 50-50.
Yeah. Well, you see, the thing is, right? Then they'll start doing things that are like calling out the DP, and then you could just like start doing things like mashing out with 5A.
Yeah, fair enough.
Or just, hey, I think I'll leave now and just roll.
Also, no,
think roll
Sego,
is
I have
actually a
not
really good
seen
option.
that shirt, but that is hilarious. Touching grass
yeah.
isn't enough. I need to fight God. That's some Persona energy right there.
That's JRPG energy, actually.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just in general.
Not just Persona.
Especially for the guy with the twin katanas. You know?
Yeah.
Ooh, 2B.
Okay. So, this is going to be a much closer range match than a lot of what we've seen tonight. Across both teams, honestly. Both of these characters want to be in each other's face, doing pressure, just converting their hits into, like, high damage.
Yeah. Ooh, counter hit. He doesn't confirm the counter hit, instead tries to bait a DP.
Probably trying to bait a burst, honestly.
That too.
Okay, that is
fatal.
armored.
You burst this. You burst, please.
He's in Awakening, it's fine.
Yeah, that was...
Oh my god, a life-saving clash right there. That was super dead for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, Akihiko does have his Persona back, but with the wonky height there, I guess just can't quite confirm off of it.
Yeah. Oh, trying to do get them to mash, but they're just not biting.
Yeah, I think Ballfrog is down to just down back until he sees a throw and tech. It did look like he tried to press something there against the air move, but whatever it was not DP, and it wasn't fast enough either.
5A?
I would assume so.
Yeah. I think if you want to mash out, you probably want to hit 2A. But I guess the Akihiko hop probably just
dodges it. Yeah, that
ignores
makes sense. It is an overhead. So Akihiko, like we talked about earlier, a very strong strike throw character. He's notable for having, like, barely relevant overheads, and I believe only one low, and that is sweep.
They have one overhead and one low.
Their air buttons are overhead still.
Okay. I guess one grounded overhead and one low.
I believe he has to TK the dive for it to be an overhead, actually. I might be wrong on that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, luckily for Akihiko, the low is sweep, which means you can Gatling it from, I think, basically whatever if you want.
Yeah, there's certain yeah, there's like certain things you can't, but mostly you can almost always have access to it.
I love the visual on that. So the Persona displacement, I'm pretty sure, was out. So Spiegel... Wow, okay, I see Minazuki and say Spiegel. Ballfrog wasn't able to actually do the 5C like he wanted to. And this is now super spooky intense. Both players do have burst. Yeah, coming out immediately.
This is pretty bad for Akihiko if they end up dying here.
It is,
then
yeah,
they
because
won't
the
have
burst
burst
having
going to
come
the next
out.
round.
Oh my gosh, what a
counter
mash
hit
out.
first.
Yeah, that is for sure a I hit a... Oh no, mash A! Confirm, but just barely enough time.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of which, 9 seconds on the clock at the end of that round.
Yeah, both players pretty scared of doing anything that might kill them.
Yeah, just the damage potential here in this set is so high for both characters that despite it being the closest range match, you can see a lot of
first key
defensive
corner.
play.
Then Akihiko immediately jumping, air dashing out. Yep.
Okay, this should carry
Just the,
most of the way
whip
to
punish.
corner.
Ooh, mash out. Gets hit by the one low. Roll and wake up.
Wow, just barely
Oh, yeah,
clips,
gets
but
the
still
air
full
dash.
conversion. Put into Awakening. Do you know which one Akihiko's Awakening Super is? Because I do not. Oh,
There's Moon
empty
Smasher?
land command grab. All right.
Yeah.
That's how
I think-
Ballfrog's feeling.
Or wait, did you say Akihiko's?
Yeah, his Awakening Super.
I think it's the Miziodyne full screen super.
Promise not to lose anything anymore.
Wait, the X Super?
Oh,
Oh, sorry. Akihiko. Okay, yeah. Sorry. We were talking about Akihiko, and then Minazuki came on screen, and you're like, yeah, the full screen one. Wait, no, he could do the X Super wherever. What do you mean?
Yeah, the
Losing my mind out here.
entire screen super.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, full screen Super RC is definitely just the mom said it's my turn with the neutral button.
Yeah.
Costs 100 meter though.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can kind of reversal it if you have a full screen reversal that hits.
To be fair, when you OMC it, it is also, like, it goes away much faster, so it doesn't keep you locked down quite as long as you'd think from blocking it normally. It might just straight up, like, stop the attack in general. So if you're full screen, it's, like, hard to cover that much distance with it, is what it seems like.
Yeah. I know if you OMC when Persona moves are out, some of them will just like sort of keep happening and others won't.
Yeah, I cannot tell you how many times I have tried to do use Laser Super, one more cancel into Zeokar. The Persona is doing a laser.
Yeah.
I do not have my car keys. Okay, though, Ballfrog, I almost said Spiegel again, wow. Managing to push to corner, but now getting cornered himself.
Ooh, yeah, because all of attack to stop the mash outs that have been happening.
Wow, what a great answer in that situation. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, rollout gets thrown.
And there's no
This
burst
is gonna
here.
be a
This
lot
is
of damage.
Yeah. Okay, I guess we
tech
haven't
reset?
fully talked about it yet. Akihiko. See that little gauge in the bottom left that has a cyclone by it? That is his cyclone meter. Imagine that. When he cancels from certain moves into other ones, that level goes up. It stays up until he resets to neutral. Higher level means higher damage, higher frame advantage, stuff like that. You get hit by a level 5 starter and he has meter, assume you are dead if you don't burst.
Yeah. And you might be dead even if you do burst, because
True,
he can
yeah,
just
don't get
burst bait
baited.
during it if he wants.
Yeah, so we learned, I think, last match that we saw baseball in...
Armor!
Okay, wow. But yeah, the Gravity Well persona there is just fully projectile immune.
Yeah. I think it's also armored.
You might be right. Or, no, I think that if you hit the persona, it goes away. Oh, big catch, yeah. Bursts out. That actually, like, of all the things, wouldn't have been the hugest amount of damage, because he would have had to spend a decent chunk of the combo getting to Cyclone 5.
Yeah.
What a mash.
Yeah, man. Oh, not quite getting a safe jump there.
There we go. So we haven't seen JG Frey go for too many of those, but one thing that I see him do a lot is 5A, Yeah, jump over, air turn, jump A. It's like, it's reactable, but man, if you are not looking for it, good luck. And speaking of which, JG Frey here in a real strong position in this round, has burst too.
Oh, yeah, she's throwing more projectiles in. Oh, counter super?
Lights out. This is 110% a misinput. He was for sure just trying to do reversal super the other way. But, you know, we take those.
Oh.
Yep, fully invuln. Okay, JG Frey managing to claw it back, or make sure Bullfrog doesn't claw it back with the singular magic pixel. But hey, we have now seen a lights out super in the league. It may not have been on purpose, but we take those.
Yeah. It is, I love that super so much.
I am curious, though, if, so one thing we've seen consistently from Bullfrog is that they don't have the metered combo extensions or ways to dump meter into that X super at the end. I think that the X super, if done at the end of that combo, might have killed. If not, it would have been close, which would have been, like, basically the same situation. But,
yeah.
I don't know, Spiegel, you're in chat. Do you think it would have? It looks like we got JG Frey, thinking about how that last game went for a minute. It is 1-1, and despite how things were going earlier, the set wins are tied, and we are only 2 points apart. If Bullfrog takes the next two, it could be all tied up, except for the set count swinging in average Midnight Channel enjoyers' favor. That would have put them would put them ahead for the first time in the match tonight. Okay, and Spiegel is saying that he's pretty sure that would have killed, yeah. Yeah, damage optimization, again, it's a new player league, so you're not going to see it all the time. That is one of those things where if you focus on damage optimization, it is, it will take you far. And even shore up some of your other weaknesses. Bullfrog kind of doing the opposite.
I was going to say, I think Minazuki has one of the easiest meter optimization things, like meter optimizations for a new player, because...
You just hit super, right? After the teleport?
Well, yes, but also there's a different one where you can actually super mid-combo and continue comboing afterwards, and it has a bit better scaling.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that now that you mention it.
Yeah, I think I showed it to you.
Okay, so we're seeing JG Frey peel off a decent bit more in his pressure so far, even just this round. He's like adjusting the timings that he's attacking from. Wow, he whiffed an entire move and still picked up. Alright, good DP response. Oh man, Bullfrog getting away with his life there somehow.
Yeah. Ooh, getting the 2B, but not quite getting a combo off of it. So you have to cancel the first hit. Oh, drops the combo. Oh,
Okay,
but
goes for the tick throw, but it doesn't quite kill. We saw Bullfrog almost run this back last time. I get a second chance at making a miracle happen.
2B hits everyone. Yeah.
Short punch. That'll do it.
I think I've heard this song before. At least it's been a long time since I have.
Oh yeah, the big anti-air. Burst will come back probably in this combo. Okay, not quite, but...
Armor's the burst, but no punish.
That's spooky. Okay, there's the cross-up again, and Bullfrog super on the back foot here for sure. Yeah, I swear that every time you press that move, it grows or something. I think what it actually is if you jump back, the persona spawns from where you were a second ago, so it's farther forward. So it, like, acts as though it was bigger.
I'm not sure if this is true for Akihiko, but depending on where the persona comes out, if it spawns behind him, he can actually hit air turn jump C and make it spawn further ahead.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
JG Frey here, hoping to keep that lead for his team. Doesn't want to let the comeback happen. He's already denied one that was just in one of the rounds. One of the games, really. Trying to do it for the match as well. Also, after this, there are only 2 matches left, so I believe if JG Frey wins this, then we are immediately on elimination warning for the other team.
Very well.
It looked like Balfrog in the past couple of matches has really been trying to bait out the DPs, but JG Frey just not really biting and just sort of being able to like mash 5A on wake up or just like do roll or jump out or something.
Yeah. Round start 5C. Alright, that's how we're feeling. Yeah, Balfrog, not really a player to show fear, for sure.
Ooh, yeah, teleport.
That is the first teleport of the set so far, and followed
then
immediately
into a
by the second. Yep.
Yep. Oh, bursts.
Early
Yeah,
burst.
gets out
I
of
mean,
the
hey,
corner.
if you use it early, you get it back faster, right?
Ooh,
Okay.
blocks that
Should be
DP.
big damage here.
Doesn't go for the metered extension. Ooh,
Hey,
rolls
that's
out.
one way out of the situation, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot
This
of the,
is so scary
armor
now,
type.
though, because he got opened up at level 4. Okay, no
Nah,
meter
no
on
meter.
deck, but
Yep. Air
that
grab,
throw killed
reset.
through Awakening? That's wild.
Yeah, I guess it's just got high base damage.
I
Also, there was
guess.
combo afterwards. It was
Yeah,
also... Yeah. Oh. Corner? Ooh, no safe jump, so he gets to roll out.
Okay, Persona break, but Akihiko probably one of the characters who cares about that the least out of everyone.
Oh, no confirm on the counter.
Ah, unfortunate for sure, yeah.
It throws a knife. Ooh, rolls out when they see the over.
Yeah.
Oh,
Balfrog has gone back away from DPing as their like default defensive option back towards roll, which does get caught by like tight frame traps, but for some of the riskier stuff that a character like
just
Akihiko is
backing
gonna
up.
go for, definitely
Yeah.
works out pretty well. Okay. Spooky
Wow, I
for
didn't-
both players there, kind of. That teleport is extra scary against Akihiko because he has an incredible 2B.
yeah. Hits like directly up. And especially since I'm pretty sure it leads into very high damage.
Oh yeah,
Right
it's
hand.
like, it's full combo, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, this might be dead. Nope, okay, spends it on 225 meter options instead of a super, so I don't think he can kill here. Yeah, Balfrog recognizing the tick, or the air tick setup, but I think, no, won't quite kill!
It
Cross up
doesn't-
will do it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we are down to the last 2 sets, and it is elimination warning. So, versus Jazz Hands.
No matter who you may be, I will crush you with all my
Me,
strength if you get in my way.
Make sure everyone knows what the situation is. So, okay. Do not pay attention to the scores changing. Alright, yeah, so no matter what, Jazz Hands has to win this set. Even if they lose 3-2, that is the end of the league for the average Midnight Channel enjoyers. Jazz Hands actually kind of ending up with a lot of pressure on their back because they are in this one and the following match, just due to how the match order got scrambled a bit earlier. Alright, so right now we are going to... Let's again remove G Frey from the lobby. Okay, there we go. We are going to have Love Train Shabris up against Jazz Hands. Oh, Love Train tried to join the lobby and the game crashed.
Excellent. Love to hear it.
Okay. Hey, wait, we might actually get the Pokemon battle this time. A lesser extent of it anyways. Oh no, because
Yeah.
it was the Shabris Ditto that got dodged before, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No Shab Ditto. Womp womp.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it could still happen in the future. Maybe.
Nah, there's no chance.
No shot. No chance.
Like, there's a Shabris on their team, but there isn't one on our team. So how could there be one?
It's fine. Konakami's been secretly putting himself into the hyperbolic time chamber at school.
Oh no. Okay, here we go. We got
we're in there.
Love Train Shabris versus Jazz Hands, the man with the hopes and dreams of his whole team riding on his back. Hopefully the pressure doesn't get to him too much. Sure, you know,
And the dog's
he's
back.
got backs to share the weight with.
There's 2 backs there even.
I don't know what the load-bearing capabilities of the small dog is, but like, hey, at least it's something, right?
Well, I mean, he has a persona, so like,
You're
it's
right, there's
probably
4
more
of
than
them.
you'd expect.
They can be the pallbearers that are like dancing on their way to the funeral.
Yes, the dancing coffin meme.
You're right, they're on the wrong stage. They should go to the coffin stairway. There we go. Score is on the display are fixed now. It is 15-11. Alright, so both of these characters are puppet characters. I think Shabris is going to have the much more like explosive damage on both combos and single hits. But if Jazz Hands here can just like keep control of the neutral, I could see the combination of the spear and the dog making it very hard for Shabris to actually make use of her persona.
Yeah,
just
Balls,
blocking.
on the other hand, the dog can very easily just die to Asterius.
That is also true. Okay, we got Awakening coming out here. Tatanamakia is on deck. Okay, Persona Break
means no Tatanamakia.
Yeah. Wild in
What a
round
DP.
1, too. Okay, tech
This should
through
be
and...
punished.
No!
Kill. Doesn't get the dash.
Throwing in more ways than one! God. Okay, hopefully Jazz Hands doesn't let the pressure get to them. Okay,
Burst?
that
was a risky burst.
That, I mostly agree with you. However, all things considered, that might have punished. That might be your, like, one shot to get out of Tatanamakia. I'm not sure if it did. If it was, though... Okay.
Oh, it doesn't quite get combo after.
Right, I guess I should also mention, expect to see a lot of all-out attacks in this set, as I say it. Wow, the dog is dead already.
Yeah, no. The dog just sort of dies. Ooh, a good jump in. The dog's up.
What's up, dog?
What's the dog doing?
He's
Dog
spinning!
doing that.
He is channeling his inner Beyblade.
Ooh.
Okay. Luckily managed to also make Shabris block there, which did disable the Persona. Oh, there's no burst available for the all-out attack because the Persona break. That's so important. And Jazz Hands managing to take game 1. That was like such a perfectly timed Persona break for that too.
Yeah, that Persona break was so fortunate for Ken and very unfortunate for Shab.
Okay, we saw the dog die. We saw 2 Persona breaks on Shabris' end. This is gonna be a heck of a set for sure.
I saw the dog die like 4 times across that game.
I believe it. See, I see him get hit, and in my brain I'm like, alright, Eddie is gone for the next however many seconds. And then every once in a while I look down, and I'm like, oh wait, it's Gray. He's actually dead.
Yeah.
Alright. Game 2. Jazz Hands did take that first game, but this is still such a spooky spot for them. Gotta do it basically clean to have as easy of a time as possible. Even if they make it through this, they do still have to then fight JG Frey, the terror of an Akihiko.
Yeah. Looks like Kormo is dead already.
Poor doggy.
Ooh, getting hit by...
Oh my gosh, what a mash out against the all-out attack.
Ooh, yeah, just backwalks the 2C, but get hits by the sweep. The dog not quite stopping Asterius. DP gets blocked.
Gold burst? Okay, I'm not super sure about using burst this round in general, but...
Yeah.
And hey, if you're going to, at least have it be gold.
Yeah. Hey, it looks like it's already 2/3 of the way back. Oh, run up super? Super in response.
Okay.
After blocked.
So, yeah, I don't know if that was a punish with the super, or if that super has armor on startup, but one way or another, what a wild interaction.
Yeah. Oh, dog getting hit too.
I'm really
Dog's already
curious
at half health.
how much damage the dog's hits do. Like whether they're enough to actually break Asterius or not.
I know they're mostly multi-hits, so I don't think so.
Dive dog coming in from the top rope over here.
Yeah, I did see that dog dive move did 600 and something to Chad, so maybe it breaks 400.
Trading hits with the dog and the persona. Oh, this is a very sad dog. Oh my gosh, the 5AA not reaching. But okay, yeah, sweep will do it, taking us to a round 3.
Poor Maru's dead yet again.
It's a good thing we got so many max revives for this Pokemon battle.
Ooh, all attack clash?
Flashing?
Ooh, 2C starter.
Okay, yeah, not a huge conversion off of it, but that's still like... that 2C hitting does as much as Ken's like bread and butter off 5A. Ooh, interesting reset there.
Yeah, into the dog. I think the off-screen dog move to meaty them really confuses people.
Yeah, for sure. You think you can move, but not quite. Oh, tried to move forward to get in position to punish it because they thought it would whiff. And yeah, just waits it out, recognizes that the all-out attack is coming. That was great patience to block it and just punish afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jazz Hands doing a good job at taking this as clean as possible.
If they can get this next game, then they go into their set against JG Frey with only 1 game disadvantage. Incredibly important. I'm Jazz Hands. I don't want to be in a situation where I've got a 3-0 JG Frey to do it.
Yeah, who's probably the best player on their team. You know, maybe you want some wiggle room to adjust and adapt.
But that does also mean that if Love Train can make the adaptations, they can just like...
End it here.
They can drive the nail into the coffin, but they can also just make it way, way tighter. So much harder for the average Midnight Channel enjoyers to make it through.
Yeah.
That is an extendy spear. Okay.
Ooh, burst gets baited.
Yeah, that was an interesting burst for one more burst.
Yeah.
Alright, we're seeing Love Train playing a lot more defensively, down to just kind of block it out so far.
Yeah, but not quite working out for them. They keep getting hit.
Yeah, it was for a while.
Really down on Asterius card.
It seems like the issue is less that game plan and more that they don't have one afterwards. That hit!
Well, that just hits.
Okay, it does hit behind. Dog, go.
Oh, the dog just barely whiffing
The dog like went the wrong way, I guess? Oh, that poor dog. But yeah, that is just a full screen stab. Okay.
The dog's there to, you know, absorb the hits so you can punish.
It's there to absorb the hit so it extends active frames and you get hit running in for the punish. Got it.
Yeah.
Alright, incredible jump B going in there. And Jazz Hands making a strong case for taking this 3-0. All-out attack. Okay, yeah, just gets bursted. They're in such a strong position that I think that's probably a good call.
Yeah, especially since this is only round 2. You have an entire round to get it back for game 3 or round 3. Oh,
DP clashing
with the 8C.
What a wild interaction there.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's so much damage. The 5A not confirmed.
Ooh, Persona Break.
Okay, this is spooky, but still watch out for that super! Yeah, I am assuming that throw was a misinput. Because there was no dash behind it or anything.
Dash up.
Yeah. Alright though, round 3. Both players will probably get burst this round. What a spooky clash.
Ooh, all-out attack getting in.
It's the full air combo. And yeah, into that reset again. Seems like a pretty good setup.
Ooh, oh, doesn't...
Oh, that's so much damage. Okay, 103 meter. Yeah?
So just reversal throw? Oh, If it doesn't get a combo.
There's so much meter on deck on both sides here.
Wow, that was...
Oh no, I thought he was blocking it. I saw the
too.
block animation. Maybe press something just a split second early, and with that, Love Train does manage to get a game. Will this
Yeah.
shake Jazz Hands? So we'll see, but one way or another, this does make Jazz Hands' path forward significantly harder.
Now has to get a clean 6-0 on... Or 6-0. Four wins, right? To win?
I believe so, yeah. Has to
Yeah.
win this and then
A 3-0.
3-0. Yeah, I believe that's the case right now. Yeah, I think what might have happened is he saw the super freeze and went, I don't want this to get covered by Asterius, and tried to input a reversal super of his own, and just like input it that little bit too slow and was still on the forward input or something.
In that case, I probably would have just hit DP buffer super.
True, true. One button DPs are a nice thing to have for sure.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, making Shabber's block so that the Asterius can't punish you. Dog. Ooh, base the DP, but they take a Gold Burst.
Gold burst for blue burst, but Shabbers definitely comes out ahead there. Especially because, as we learned last time, Gold burst does also restore your Persona cards, which we're getting kind of low.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, combo. Okay, air tech situation. Chases them into the corner. Presses. Oh!
Okay,
Attack
that
not armoring that.
yeah, I don't actually know what happened there. Does auto attack armor just not beat supers?
Maybe it was too late into the armor. Oh, wait, no. Maybe it would just... They did it delayed enough that it just missed the armor.
I don't know, because that was like still the upper airborne part. One way or another, though, we are in a situation now where Jazz Hands has to win these next 2 rounds pretty much clean. Okay, 2 Persona cards down. Yeah, the range on Ken's moves lets him make Shabris have to block a lot of stuff, where a lot of other characters just like couldn't quite interact in that same way. So it's like despawning Asterius, sort of. Alright,
Yeah,
good wait
has to
until
burst.
awakening for burst.
Yeah. Also waiting a bit for the dog to come back. Doesn't quite get the all-out attack combo, but it's a grounded match.
This pushes quite a ways into awakening. Yeah, blocks it. Oh no! Yeah, I think Jazz Hands is probably feeling the pressure here. Just had a couple really important miscues. And okay, it now does have to be 3-0. There are no games left that Jazz Hands can drop for the remainder of this league match. Yep, okay, so the path forward here is if Jazz Hands wins this next game and moves on, they will be at 14 points to 17. And Oh That's a Baseball will have...
17.
Right
now.
Okay, so they can, at best, win the next one. It is 4 set wins to 4, 17 to 14. And then if Jazz Hands wins 3-0, it ends up being 17-17 and comes down to the set win. The best they can do is win via tiebreaker. Baseball in a really strong position, but this is not over until the very end.
Yeah.
First coming
Not
out
over
early.
to the 9th inning, you know?
So true.
Hey, I mean, it makes sense. There's 9 matches.
Also
You know,
true.
9 innings. Baseball, baby.
Jazz Hands, though, I think that they're feeling the pressure for sure, because they're like getting a little bit antsy with the way that they're moving and when they're putting out attacks. They're in control now in this situation, though. Yeah, watch out for DP. That is the thing to watch for here for sure. Okay. Jazz Hands. Back to the wall. Love Train eyeing the victory right here. Could just close it out for their team.
Yeah.
And what a
Goes for
cross-up.
sick cross-up.
Yeah, first time we've seen it. And in situations like this, when your opponent is like super stressed out, that is the perfect time to start breaking out new mix-ups, however fake or real they may be. And I'm pretty sure that that one's pretty real.
It's definitely just like a true 50, or it definitely hits, but can't hit on both sides.
DP
Ooh,
here,
DP's
okay.
out.
Oh my gosh, Ascarius
double
was
train.
in position. Yeah, because there's no attack on the way down if it doesn't connect.
Yeah.
And Love Train will actually end up closing it out for their team. Makes the wild comeback from the way that set was looking. The reverse 3-0.
Right? Yeah.
And all right, with that, we will have Oh, That's a Baseball moving on to the finals, where they will fight the winner of Team Dark Horse versus Moonlit Melee. Should be next Wednesday, so tune in for that. The average Midnight channels will fall here at tied for third place, but still heck of a showing, especially after how rocky the start was. The fact that they managed to bring it back this close is super, super good.
Yeah. They were down like 10-1 earlier, right?
Yeah, it was 9-1, and then it was 10-1, and then they brought it all the way back to where it was still winnable.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, cool. I hope everyone had a good time here tonight, and thank you very much to the Average Midnight channel enjoyers, Dre, Ballfrog, and Jazz Hands. I hope you've all had a great time in the league, even though this is the end of the competition part of it for that team. Tune in next Wednesday for the other semifinals match, and then I believe the Wednesday after that for the finals. Thanks again.
For real.
Yep, Wednesday fight. See you next time, guys.